should I consider a recourse or a non-recourse mortgage? Now this is one of those little kind of sliver of a sliver questions where individuals who have never borrowed money for a commercial property before have some assumptions that they a lot of times just include in their regular conversation with us or with banks or lenders, and one of them is, I don't want to be responsible for this mortgage. I don't want to sign a personal guarantee. I want there to be no recourse to me, meaning bank or lender, if I don't make my payments, you can't come after me. You're protected by that asset, so you go ahead and get that asset and good luck. So philosophically, there's a few problems with that presentation as a borrower. If you're not prepared to provide a guarantee, or you're not prepared to be personally responsible for some measure of the debt outside of whatever asset you might be pledging as security, then that speaks to your level of commitment and interest in seeing that the loan is successful. And so a bank will look at that and say, well, we're not the owner. We don't want to own the property. We just want to lend you the money. We want to charge you interest for that. But ultimately, it's your property and you should take care of it. So if you want no recourse, meaning you just want us to go after the property by itself, then we either have to really love the property or have to be convinced that notwithstanding we can't go after you, that we're still going to be okay to get our money back. A lot of times non-recourse financing has more to do with an individual saying, I don't want to give a personal guarantee. You can have all the corporate security that you want from my business or from my investment firm, but I don't want to give you a personal guarantee. And we hear that quite often. In some cases, the bank will say, well, as long as the company that we're getting our corporate security from, general security agreements, corporate guarantee, etc., as long as they're really strong, if something goes wrong with the mortgage, then we'll go after the company, and you're okay not to give us a personal guarantee. But in the event that your company isn't that strong, then unfortunately we are going to require a personal guarantee. So should you consider a recourse or non-recourse mortgage? Well, I'm not sure there's much to consider as much as it is just understanding what it is you're actually looking for. Non-recourse financing is very difficult to get and is usually only reserved for those borrowers that are very strong financially, and because their companies have solid earnings, a big track record of history, maybe even audited financial statements, that a bank can be comfortable in taking only the corporate security and the property and leaving a personal borrower out of it. So anyway, hopefully that helps you understand a little bit about the difference between recourse and non-recourse commercial mortgages.